All right, this is one of the most epic ID refusals and cop dismissals you will ever see in your entire life. And before we watch this, I just want to remind everybody that the spirit and power of America is resistance, refusal, and rebellion to authority. This is one man with a camera standing on a public sidewalk, exercising his rights, being approached by 3 officers who want to trample his rights. Rights that millions of people fought, bled, and died to preserve. Check this out.
So, where you're at.
I don't care what you have to say. You're dismissed.
I do need you to provide me information.
I'm not going to give you ID. What crime do you suspect me of?
There is no crime.
Okay, so in Florida, if there is no crime, then I do not have to identify myself. Go fuck yourself. I'm not going to ID. I totally 100,000% refuse. I have not committed a crime. You cannot articulate a crime. You just said it in front of 27 people that I didn't commit a crime. If I have not committed a crime, then I do not need to ID. Bye-bye. I am not going to identify myself. Get it through your head.
Under Florida state statute, you do have to identify yourself.
I am not going to identify myself for the last time. I refuse to say. Well, I'm not going to. I don't have ID on me anyway, so.
Yeah, it is a crime if you refuse to provide your identification that
I just want to say the fitness requirements for this particular police department don't exist.
Okay, then you'll be held liable under 42 U.S.C. section 1983. You're going to arrest me right now. Go ahead. Do it. I dare you. I am not going to give you my ID.
Why are you getting upset right now?
I am not going to give you my ID. You have zero chance of me.
The badged, rights trampling, constitution hating, armed law enforcer who's actually coming to this man to commit a crime against him by getting him to let go of his anonymity and give their ID. This is nothing more and nothing less than a Nazi checkpoint. Show me your papers.
May we see your papers?
I don't think I have them on me.
In that case, we'll have to ask you to come along.
You cannot go past this point until you show us your papers. This cop is saying, why are you getting aggressive? The guy with the gun is saying, why are you getting aggressive with us? The guy who approached a man who's peacefully exercising his rights, why are you getting mad at us? What's wrong with you?
Getting my ID. You're coming at me. You have 3 deep right now, which is an intimidation against my rights. It is an intimidation against my rights. 42 U.S.C. section 1983 for violation of 1st and 14th, Article 5 under the 14th Amendment, civil rights. You guys want to play games? I'm telling you right now, I can pro say this. You're going to lose your qualified immunity. I don't want to talk to you. Get the hell away from me.
we're here because somebody called.
I don't care why you're here. It does not matter. It does not matter.
We got a call. We got a call does not trump individual rights. Commands and edicts of cops and ordinances and regulations of states don't trump individual rights. Don't give up your rights. There's more to this. I'm going to back it up a little bit. But listen to what she says. Well, we got a call. You can get you can get 1 million calls. That doesn't eradicate my individual rights. This is an attempt at injustice against one man. And when injustice happens to one man anywhere, injustice happens to all men everywhere.
Community, I don't want to talk to you. Get the hell away from me.
We're here because somebody called.
I don't care why you're here. It does not matter. It does not matter.
I'm here for investigation.
I don't care what you're here for.
It does matter.
Well, I'm not going to give you ID.
Okay, you're to listen to me now.
No, I'm not going to listen to you right now. I don't give a rat's ass what you have to say.
Okay.
So you can say whatever you want, but you're on.
You're fine to be here and do what you're doing.
I know I'm fine to be here and do what I'm doing. I'm not going to ID to you, and I don't really care what you have to say. I'm going to talk over you because what you have to say is really unimportant to me. So I'm going to continue to talk over you. What you're saying is a waste of time. I can't even understand you. So just piss off and get lost.
Just don't.
I don't really care what you have to say. Get lost.
Just don't be up.
I don't care what you have to say. Get lost.
And they do the walk of shame because an American decided, you know what? I am sick of badged tyrants coming up to me, trying to remove my rights, make me insecure in my persons, houses, papers, and effects. In this case, make you insecure in your person. Because that's what people are saying when a badge tyrant comes up to you and goes, hey, I need to see your ID. When you have done nothing wrong, you haven't committed a crime, you're not about to commit a crime, I need to see your ID. They're trying to make you insecure in your person. And as for 42-1983, this is a civil action for deprivation of rights. And it says, every person who under the color of any statute, any ordinance, any regulation. When it says every person, does that include badged law enforcers? Yes, it does. Does it include politicians? Yes, it does. It's every person. Does it include judges? Yes, it does. Every person who under color of any statute, ordinance, regulation, custom, or usage of any state or territory or the District of Columbia. It covers all bases. It doesn't matter where you're standing in America. If anybody comes up to you and under the color of any statute, rule, ordinance, regulation, subjects or causes to be subjected any citizen of the United States or other person within the jurisdiction thereof to the deprivation of any rights. Do you have the right to be secure in your person? Yes, you do. What were they trying to do? They were trying to make this man insecure in his person by revealing his identity to them when he had done nothing wrong. As a matter of fact, not only was he doing nothing wrong, he was exercising a constitutionally protected right that these badged tyrants one day swore, they put their hand on a Bible and raised their right hand toward heaven, and they swore they would protect, defend, and support the Constitution of the United States, which means they would protect and preserve your freedoms against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and yet here they are, becoming the very domestic enemies that they swore to protect this guy and everybody in their jurisdiction from. To the deprivation of any rights, privileges, or immunities secured by the Constitution and laws shall be liable to the party injured in an action at law, suit in equity, or other proper proceeding for redress. So you can take these people personally to court and win 42-1983, which is what this is, if they, under the color of any law, decide, hey, we're going to remove your freedoms from you. And what does this guy do? He stands firm on his rights. What if every single one of us did that? What if, and it's a fearful thing because this is an encounter by a badged, tyrannical law enforcer drunk on their own power with qualified immunity, and we know what cops do when they get drunk on their own power. Under the inebriation of qualified immunity, people have lost their lives for nothing. Pets have lost their lives for no reason. There's no danger, but they said they feared for their lives. So we need to suck up our fear. And yes, it is a fearful thing when they encounter you. And we need to have the courage that this guy did to stand up not only for our own rights, but the rights of our future posterity, for the rights of all Americans. At least to honor the dead who at least thought they were dying to protect your freedoms. At least do that. But these people don't mind trampling it. That's why I love it when somebody stands up against badged tyrants who are there not to protect and serve your rights, but to step on and demolish your rights. Remember, the spirit and power of America is now and will always be resistance, refusal, and rebellion to authority. If you disagree with anything that I said here, leave your thoughts in the comments below. I will see you in the next censored video.